Broadcast is.
You are live. It says we're live. But it didn't work on the other end.
It's saying we're live in the corner.
Yeah.
Well, then I think we're good to go. Oh, yeah, it says we're live. And, oh, yeah, on the other screen it shows it too. So, okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Derek. Callie's actually dealing with kids right now. And on here we have Dustin and Josie with Miles of Mayhem.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Well, Dustin and Josie, you want to introduce yourselves and give a bit of your guys' history?
Dustin Watts, Josie, and we're the creators of Miles of Mayhem, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Going on year 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It started off as a conversation in the living room, and here we are 3 years later.
Well, for anybody who doesn't know quite what Miles Mayhem is, probably you're on the wrong little thing here right now. But Miles Mayhem is a drive and drag event for Central Alberta, similar to Drag Week and everything. How did it actually come about? Like, where did you guys get the idea from?
Well, we always wanted to go to Drag Week or one of the ones down south, but with COVID and everything, it just kind of wasn't working out. So we just said, why not create one here? So a cold brew later, and next thing you know, we're making phone calls, and
then it just snowballed.
Yeah, actually, the first one we put together in less than 6 months, the first year. So it went together pretty fast once we got the ball rolling, and rest is really history on that one.
Yeah.
So how many cars actually entered the first year?
First year, we had about 120 register, and I think we had about 100 actually show up on day one.
Mm-hmm.
So not bad.
I was one of the fortunate ones that actually finished.
The first year. Yeah.
How many actually did finish? Do you remember?
On year 1, I think we were down to 88.
88, yeah.
I think.
Which
at the end
is definitely a lot better than what went through Sick Week here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think they lost a third or a quarter of their cars on the first.
The stick shift cars, it was just under half of them dropped out.
No, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And we found we lost a lot of cars last year. Like on the test day, everyone kept running test day and broke all their stuff. So
yeah.
I think we lost 8 on day 1, the Sunday before the event even started.
Yeah.
Well, I know, there's a lot of them that broke that day. I was laying underneath my car changing a diff before the race even started.
Yeah.
Like, what a wrong time to be doing that. I broke mine before I even put it in the trailer to go to Medicine Hat.
Yeah, and it was so hot. The climate was pretty
Yeah, we've been pretty fortunate with the weather each year, so that's worked out too.
Perfect weather. I cannot complain.
No.
20 above would be all right instead of 40 above.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as long as it wasn't raining, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's true.
No, exactly.
So what all you got new this year going on?
Well, this year... What's that, sorry?
I see the tracks are different this year.
Yeah, so we went to Edmonton this year as our starting and finishing point, so that's new to the route. And doing the big eat and greet the night before on the Sunday, the big catered dinner put on by Bob Roddy's Catering.
Is that right at the track?
Yeah, that's right at Castrol at the pavilion there. Well, I guess it's Rad Torque, sorry.
Yeah.
And tickets are still available?
Yeah, on the website.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So, and I think we sold like over 250 meal tickets so far. So it'll be a good social before we get going.
Yeah, definitely.
And really, we're doing the route kind of backwards from the previous years, so it'll be different. And it'll be interesting.
Yeah, that drive last year from what was it, Medicine Hat to Saskatoon. Actually, both years. That is a brutal section of the track, or brutal drive.
Yeah, and the Edmonton to Saskatoon, you're tacking on about another 80 kilometers. So it's going to be a long day one.
Yeah, definitely will be. I see on there that you're not doing the waiting list this year.
No.
It didn't really work last year. We had so many people falling out last minute and calling everyone last minute. No one could really commit to it. So
No.
this way here, guys can't make it. They can sell it to their buddy. They can transfer it. Takes it all out of our hands and makes it easier on us. We don't have a lot of time come the week leading up to the event. So
yeah.
Okay.
So
well, it's a different idea because that's out of all the ones that you see going on, this is the only one that'll actually allow you to transfer. So it's a unique idea.
Well,
but you can't raise your price though.
So they have to go for you guys to transfer.
No, they don't have to go through us, but if anyone's selling it at a profit, they will be banned just to keep it fair for everyone.
So
and they have to let us know.
Yeah, more or less. And then, because we had people being like, well, can I get a refund? And it's kind of like, well, no, we got an event to pay for. If we have 50 cars or 200 cars, it all costs the same. So this way here, it kind of takes it off of our shoulders and kind of, it becomes you, the purchaser's responsibility in a way. So,
perfect. And
well, try it out for this year.
Like good with that. If you did, once you bought it, you bought it.
Yeah.
0 refunds.
Yeah, and I'd still want to see the car count as high as we can get it too, around that 200. So, like last year, I think we had about 25 not show up. So maybe out of that 25, they could sell 10 of them to their buddies or something, right? So
the more cars, the better.
Yeah.
So you got 200 entered this year, then?
Yeah, I think we actually have a little bit more than 200. I don't know. I don't think the computer stopped it in time. So I haven't actually tallied up every exact number, but we're probably sitting at about 205.
Oh, well, that's...
No.
Because there's going to be a few not show.
Yeah, exactly. So, if we get that 190, 195, we'll be busy.
Yeah, you're going to have your hands full at that.
Yeah. And our biggest problem, what we're running into of making it bigger, is the towns. We don't have the infrastructures in the towns to handle that many people. I know Rimbey's sold out. Like all the hotels are sold out in Rimbey. Medicine Hat, it's Stampede weekend. So they're busy. So we're lucky enough to get some rooms blocked for the group, but there's only so much we could do being one of their busiest weeks in Medicine Hat. So
yeah, that kind of sucks if they got another event going on at the same time.
Yeah. And really, we try and check all the dates, but to try and catch everything, we miss that. And well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And there's other towns fairly close by.
Oh yeah, you can go to Brooks or what else is really close around there that has hotels? Redwater, don't they have a couple hotels there?
Yeah.
I don't really know that area very well at all.
No. So there's definitely more options close by. Like Redwater's 10 minutes away from the track, really. So
that'll work out anyway. There's lots of days.
Yeah.
You got any new rules or anything going on, or still pretty well the same?
Have we adopted any rules from Sick Week? Or?
No, we never really came up with anything new. It went pretty smooth last year.
We had no really complaints.
No. So I think we're gonna stick with it and just try it again for another year. And
We got to work on the staging lanes a bit more.
yeah, so we'll actually have a bit of a run order this year
Okay.
for everyone. So it'll be on the back of the maps for each day. Just kind of, like how we do the heavy hitters first thing in the morning. And then it'll be broken down by class, and then we'll just open the lanes like we have, like pretty well like we did last year, but
Do
actually
one
give it
round.
and actually give it an itinerary to start it off with. So
something for us to completely ignore the first day and
yeah.
Here, Oma.
okay.
You probably get ignored all week, but we'll try. Yes.
What are you guys doing for trailers this year? Like, same rules as before?
Yeah, we're not really. It worked, like just no holiday trailers, no motorhomes. If you got someone like Chris Hines, little hot rod trailer, that's fine. Matter if you want to sleep in your little trailer, but no trailer changes. If you want to haul a 20-foot open deck, go for it. We know how well that works.
Well, this is our third year into there, and this will be a third different trailer.
And then you keep getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah. Well, the first year we had that enclosed 8-foot long, that 4x4x8 trailer, and it just killed us on the drive. We couldn't even pull that thing along.
Yeah.
And last year we were on a little dinky motorcycle trailer that had wheels about that big on it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that them are supposed to go slightly over highway speeds.
Yeah.
So this year we actually found one, a decent one. So hopefully it works for us.
Yeah.
One other thing I did want to bring up was, we've been fairly fortunate, haven't broke all that much stuff. Like I went through a starter and went through a handful of little things. What have you guys heard of the most that's knocked people out?
Oh, rear diffs is a big one. Transmissions. Really, like those are ours. Like engine problems is the big one, right? So, but last year it seemed like a lot of guys underestimated Medicine Hat the first day, and I think we broke 3 or 4 rear diffs on day 1 there because guys were hooking up. Like Dave had the track prep pretty good, and there was a lot of broken parts that day.
Well, on the test and tune, and then the day off.
Yeah. So, and a lot of oddball, like trying to find an axle for a 70 Trans Am, like, or a 72 Trans Am. A little difficult to find in the middle of nowhere. So, but there's a few of those, few diffs, few trannies. Brian rebuilt the engine in the parking lot there at Saskatoon, and we had Kyle Williams there. They put new heads. They got the heads all rebuilt and redid the heads there in Rimby. So
right at Rimby.
Yeah. So
there is definitely some people that have a lot of ambition on the
Yes.
That's fully within the spirit of the event.
Yeah. Or like that one guy the first year just went and bought a new car.
That's an option too. I forgot about that one.
Right? Yeah. Fits in the cards, why not?
Exactly. One thing I did want to mention as well is make sure for anybody, the new guys, take water coolers with you. Take as much as you can. It was stupidly hot last year.
Thank God for Betty.
Yeah.
Cool. And they're racing this year, so I don't know if she's gonna be standing there handing out water, Betty and Orly from Red Deer Speed and Customs. So
they're running this year in it.
Yeah, they're actually bringing a car and gonna relax this year.
Nice. Wow, that's 2 years they've sat there and slaved away. It's good for them to enjoy it this year.
Yeah, right? For being a sponsor, they sure worked hard.
She was a lifesaver last year.
Oh, the wet rags. She was
Yes.
handing out. Oh, yes. Yes.
Speaking of the, because they sponsored last year, who are your sponsors this year?
We're still in the works on all that. Actually, I just sat down with JB's there on what day was that? Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday I was at JB's and we got them signed up. They're gonna be our title sponsor again this year.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
For the third year running. They're sticking with us. So thanks to them and like Betty and Orly have been with us since the beginning. Davenport Motorsports, Adrenaline Motors or Adrenaline Exotics, they've helped us out each year.
Yeah.
Sherwood Chev, so definitely Brian from Performance Plus. We had lots of guys stepping up. So
Nice.
I haven't made my loop yet, so I got to go see everyone, right? So we're gonna do the route here. Probably
too early on that one then.
what's that?
I hit you up too early on that question.
A little early. Yeah, it's just motivation to get me out there now, right?
Well, for me, this is motivation to try to get that car finished.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
your hotel list's already on the website. You've seen that.
Yeah.
And for those who haven't booked, yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
So what else is the plan for Test and Tune Day? What should everybody expect for tech inspection?
Tech, your typical whatever speeds you're running, you gotta be licensed for it. NHRA, IHRA. You're basically it's a basic tech, but other than you gotta have like the sponsor decals on the cars and working headlights, all that kind of stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So.
Is there tech inspection at every track?
I believe it's going to be the same as every year where they do the quick walk around. They'll do a good tech on day one, but each track for insurance reasons have to do a walk around of the car at each different track. So
okay, so expect them to be checking every track. Basically.
Yeah. So the gates open at 8. We're not racing till usually 10. So it gives you time. Get in the lanes, get it teched.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a quick walk around. And really, like, what they're checking for is leaks, road damage, anything like that. It's not going to be an in-depth tech at each track. So
more just to see what else fell apart as on the drive.
Yep.
Which happened to me. Driver's seat, all the bolts fell out of it by the time we got to Forestburg.
Oh, no big deal.
No, it's fine.
You had one bolt.
Yeah, there's one left in it, I guess.
Yeah, you're good.
How does everybody get a hold of your Miles Mayhem merch? Like shirts and all that?
Well, right now, we haven't got our merch for this year. We got some new hats, but really on the website, we'll be uploading putting them up on the website as it comes in. So
that'll be the best spot to find it.
Yeah. And really, like, if people want to save shipping and stuff, if they're in Red Deer, just give us a shout and swing by and pick it up. We're usually around. So
and we always have some with us at the racetracks when we go.
Yeah. So leading up to the event,
Mm-hmm.
when we're at the track, we'll have some with us too. So
Pink hats.
Pink hats. We got pink hats. Oh yeah.
My daughter was pissed that I didn't get her a pink hat.
Well, I got more.
What did we get? We got like 400 hats this year. We got lots of hats. So
perfect. Anything else that you guys want to discuss?
I seen Kim made a comment about followers group.
Well, like
That is
yeah, like a sick ward or road weekers. So we are working on that.
Yeah.
That one right there.
Right there. Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is a yes.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's in the works.
Mm-hmm.
Well, perfect.
So there'll be more. So really, who knows how many we'll get, but we'll be adding in more cars to the event. But
well, down at like when we did Rocky Mountain Race Week last year, there's a lot of people that join in and do the road week tour around. I was
Yeah.
surprised how many people just want to go for the drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's great. Like, it's another opportunity for guys just to get out, drive these cars around. It's a great time.
Yeah, and it's a rolling car show, so
Yeah.
It is. And it's
right.
200 cars plus maybe more if you do a like a road week type deal.
Yeah.
Full of people that are just want to do the exact same thing. Drive
Yep.
around, do stupid things, shenanigans,
Yep.
and watch a bunch of us suffer in the heat
Yeah.
trying to get a car that should not even be going down the highway.
Yep.
On a 5-hour drive.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So,
Speeding tickets, was there any of those last year?
Callie was asking if anybody got any speeding tickets last year.
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, we saw one video, I think, but the cop just wanted to look at the car.
Oh, that was us.
Yeah, that was you guys. Yeah.
We were stopped there because I ran out of gas on the road. I was putting gas in, and then everybody else decided they wanted to put gas in, and Trevor and Aaron pulled up with their new Corvette.
Mhm.
Then the cop came, flipped his lights on so nobody ran into us. And he was just standing there more interested in Trevor and Aaron's Corvette than anything.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know the first year your dad was the speeding ticket.
Dad got a speeding ticket following along in California.
Oh, Ted Miko got a photo radar coming through Red Deer. Yeah.
Yes, he did get one going through Red Deer.
Yeah, I seen that one.
He got a nice little photo of the back of his car.
Yeah, the city just wanted to take a picture of the Mayhammers.
There's one. Is there any celebrities on the tour this year? Other than
yourself? Rich Guido.
Richard Guido.
No, well, we'll see. We'll see when the day comes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get much interest out of the States of people?
We got a little bit, but it sold so fast, right? It sold out that people kind of missed the chance too. So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's definitely lots of people, like we can see where people are from when they're signed in to do the registration or on our website.
Yeah.
And there was quite a few down in the States. If I had my phone, I could probably tell you, but there's a few.
And then Sean's got rerun C16. Or should they carry enough for the week? I think Saskatoon had fuel, didn't they? Wasn't there?
No, Brian, Performance Plus is just down the road there. Isn't far, so a guy can swing over there and pick some fuel up. Medicine Hat, I believe, has fuel there. And I imagine John will probably have some in Rimby.
Yeah, John Blaze will probably have it in Rimby.
Yeah. So, and then the Rad sells at AFD, I believe it is. Fuel there. Or the Fury, it might be. I'm not sure what they're selling nowadays, but they have fuel there too. So, for the most part, every track will have fuel, I think. Or if not, it's not far to get some.
Okay. Because I know last year Orly packed a bunch around with him.
Yeah.
He bought a bunch and carried it. But if he's racing this year, that...
Mm-hmm. We might not have a big parts trailer there this year. Who knows?
That's scary. Because I utilize that.
Right? I think a lot of people did. So...
and then who's the farthest away that you know of?
I don't know.
Was it last year? Was it the...
I think we got a New Brunswick, I believe. I seen?
Brunswick?
Yeah. So I'd have to go through the list, but I think I seen a New Brunswick in there.
If we don't pull this off.
Yeah, that's probably the farthest one.
That's a long ways away.
That's a long haul.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they drive it.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
I don't
right
think there's too many riches out there, is there?
Well, Justin drove all the way to Florida with Richard.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
That's an amazing feat in itself, just getting there to go that far.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you say, 7,900 miles round trip?
Yeah, something like that.
Mm.
That's a lot of driving.
Here's a question that's got to get asked.
Is Dan Bull going to fish this year? He says he's coming back swinging, so questionable.
It's good that Dan's got big shoulders to.
Oh, yeah. He can take one.
But, well, guys, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you got little kids to put to bed here too, so
She's trying.
Is there anything else you want to bring up before we call it a night?
No, just thanks everyone for the support again this year, and just looking forward to it. We'll be posting stuff as we go, more information, and really that's about all we got.
Perfect. Thanks a lot for joining us on here, and hopefully we answered some questions for somebody. If we make everybody's trip easier, perfect. Yeah, and any questions, if people have any questions, like reach out to us. We'll try and help you out or school you up the best we can. So
yeah.
So
okay. Well, I'll sign off on here. You guys hang on for a second if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for joining us.
Okay, thanks guys. Have a good one.
Bye.